Hey everyone, Jessica Ramesh here, coming to you live from the exciting destination of my living room in Panama City, Panama. And we've gotten actually a lot of questions about residence and visas in Panama, so I thought that I would take a minute today and tell you guys a little bit about how that works if you're planning on visiting Panama for a scouting trip, or you're thinking even about moving here. There are some really easy options for residents. Let's start though with what you need to know if you're going to come down and visit us here in Panama. And this was true prior to all international flights being halted due to the current situation. Hey Peggy. And so all of this information should hold true once again as soon as those international flights get started up again. And we have been told to hope for, they've set a date at the end of June. We're hoping that they won't have to move that back again, but they have explained to us that it might be necessary. It all depends on what the rates of transmission are here and in the countries we would be flying to. So here's how it's worked up till now and how it should work once those flights open up again. If you're from the US or Canada, or hi from Costa Rica, hi Marcia, or even from most Western European countries, you can travel to Panama with just your passport. You don't have to go to a consulate, and you don't have to get a special visa to come here. Gracias Ernesto, ciao. You don't have to get a visa to come here and visit. You can stay. Officially, the law says you can stay up to 90 days, but really in practice, immigration has been granting 180 days. We'll see whether or not that holds true as soon as international flights open up again, but we haven't heard anything to indicate that they're planning on changing that. In fact, like many other countries, we're hoping to get tourism started up quickly again here. A lot of people depend on that to feed themselves and feed their families, so I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. Okay, so as a tourist, very, very simple. Now, what happens if you come here to visit and then you decide, you know what, I would like to live here, I'd like to get that process started? Well, you can do that. You can go to a Panamanian attorney and you can file, and then once they have filed those papers for you, those residence papers for you, you can stay in Panama indefinitely. So you can stay beyond those 90, 180 days if you want to. The thing that I would recommend though is before coming down, if you think there's even the slightest chance that you might want to fill out application paperwork while you're here, get in touch with us ahead of time. We can send you information for local attorneys, and they can tell you exactly what paperwork to bring down with you so you don't waste a trip. Okay, so let's talk about visas now. What if you are applying for residence here in Panama? Okay, first of all, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the pensioners or pensionado visa. And this is actually one of the big reasons Panama has been so popular of late. And this visa basically grants residence to anyone with a pension. If you're coming from the US, from Canada, most European countries eligible to apply, and you need to be able to show that you have a pension of at least $1,000 a month. If you're applying with a spouse, then you can apply together and you don't need to show double the amount. It only goes up by another $250. Now, the thing about the pensionado or the pensioner's visa that makes it even more attractive, in addition to just making it, this is one of the easiest and cheapest countries to get residence in, desirable countries to get residence in the world today. But one of the great things about this program isn't just the indefinite residence, but it also gives you access to all of the same discounts that Panamanian retirees enjoy. So this program was initially created to ensure dignity later in life for Panamanians that were retired. And there's a whole list of government mandated discounts that retirees here in Panama are entitled to, and retirement age here for Panamanians is 55 for women and 60 for men. After you hit that age, you get anywhere from 10 to 50% off travel, entertainment, medical care, doctor's consults, medication. A lot of pharmacies give 20% off of medication. You get 25% off your power bill. So it basically covers all of these different areas, almost every area imaginable. And for example, for entertainment, you get 50% off. So things like movie tickets, which are very inexpensive here anyways, they're about $6 something here in Panama City in the capital and cheaper elsewhere. So retirees only pay about half of that, so $3 to $4 for those. Yes, Antonio. Hi, there are local movie production companies. We've got a really exciting new burgeoning film industry. Hi, Gail from Reno. Okay. So all of those discounts, if you're a pensioner, if you have a pension and you apply to become a resident of Panama, then as soon as you get your ID, you get access to those discounts. That means that if you go out to a restaurant and you show your resident ID, you get a discount on your meal, not on the booze, on the food. And if you go to the movie theater or you go to any other shows, you get those discounts as well. And the idea being that, you know, here in Latin America, it's really important that all sectors of society live together, people party together and have fun together. And so that's the idea behind these discounts, that it's not only important to be able to afford your health care, but it's also important to be able to go out and socialize and be an active member of society, which I think is really great, and I can't wait until I finally hit 55 so that I can start getting my discounts too. So you'll be able to share it very soon, Bobby. I think I have to click end and finish it for you to be able to share. You can type your friend's name in though, and that might notify them. The recommended income for one person per month, Mia, to get the pensioner's visa, you have to show that you have a pension of at least $1,000 per month. Now, actually, to live in Panama City, the way most expats live comfortably, we recommend that you have about $2,600 a month, including rent. If you're not going to be renting, if you're going to be purchasing, then you can live here on, you know, $900 less. We're budgeting $900 to $1,500 a month for rent. Hi, Steve from Vancouver Island. Grazie, Bobby. Okay, what if you don't have a pension and you want to move to Panama? Do not worry, Mia, that's great. You'd be more than set here with that amount. Don't worry if you don't have a pension, you guys. You can move here on a different visa if you don't qualify for the pensioner's visa. And we have information on different visas, of course, on the internationalliving.com website. The most popular one, though, I'll tell you guys about now, is the Friendly Nations visa. And this is basically a super helpful option for anybody who does not qualify for the pensioner's visa, you don't have your pension or don't have it yet, and think you might want to get your residence ahead of time. And basically the Friendly Nations program is a list of over 50 countries that maintain friendly relations with Panama and whose citizens are welcome to apply for residence. And of course that does include people from the US, from Canada, most of Western Europe, not just England and Ireland, but countries like Italy and the Czech Republic, and just, you know, a very broad spectrum of countries that have these friendly relations with Panama. Thanks for joining us today, guys. Talk to you later.